Hi, I'm Larry. I'm the maintenance planner here at the Jackson Laboratory, and last year I started cooking for myself last summer. Found out that I'm not a bad cook. I make a mean chicken Alfredo pizza. It's almost as good as Olive Garden, and I make biscuits like you wouldn't believe. But I also found out there's a downside to that too. I ate it all. By January last year, or this past year, I figured out that I wasn't feeling quite as good, wasn't sleeping as good as I thought I should. Clothes certainly weren't fitting as well, so I bought a scale at the local Walmart and found out I weighed 186 pounds. Well, I'm about 5'6", and 186 pounds puts me as obese. And that wasn't something I really liked, something I really wasn't comfortable with. My family has a background of being overweight. I've got that history, and I just knew I needed to make some kind of a change that was going to fit for me. So I started looking around for what I should do. I knew I'd gotten myself into this mess, so I really wanted to make sure that I got myself out of it. And I found a diet book that I thought would work for me. It worked really good because it gave me recipes, gave me menus. It was really kind of idiot-proof, something I was really looking for. So I tried it, and on March, I think it was March 21st, I started my diet, and I weighed 184 pounds that day. And on June 10th, I think it was June 10th, it was 81 days later, I weighed 149 pounds, which was my goal. I lost 35 pounds in 81 days, and a lot of it, the good news is that I really think I changed a lot of my bad habits. I worked on basically making sure that I ate fruits and vegetables, which I wasn't good at all. I've really reduced my portions. I've looked at my sugar intake, whether it was straight sugar or starchy stuff that was going to turn into sugar. I try not to eat that stuff after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was one thing that this book had really emphasized was don't eat that stuff after 2. It sits on your stomach all night while you're sleeping. This diet worked great for me. And the best thing about the diet is that now that I'm down to the weight that I want to be, I feel better. I want to exercise more. And the more I exercise, the easier it is to keep my weight off. One thing that I've done for exercising is I've started using my bike more, and I've started biking the Down East Sunrise Trail. And that's an 87-mile trail that used to be a railroad bed, and now they've taken all the ties out. It's just a gravel bed, and I've been biking that. I've done the whole trip now. It's taken me 5 trips. The first time I went out, I left Washington Junction and rode out 15 miles. When I got out there, I thought, geez, this isn't bad. Then I realized, oh, I got to ride back. It was a 30-mile trip. For the first time, that was a bit much. But I guess the best thing about all of this is that I've really had the chance to change my lifestyle a little bit. And now I really need to look at changing this lifestyle. A diet has got to be a lifestyle to make it so that I can continue keeping my weight off. My goal is to continue to keep my weight under 154 pounds. So far I'm doing good. And now it's just a matter of keeping it going with my exercise and diet.